What is going on, guys? DBG here, and lads, we probably have all of the actual news right now. We probably have the news right now. Maybe we see something in an extra 25 minutes. So I made a video about it being Kareem or Kobe. It turns out people were telling me that I was looking at the silhouettes here behind the introducing the GOAT, and someone actually pointed out these are the exact silhouettes for Idol Series 3. So that back right is actually Embiid, and there's Curry. So it's not going to be Go Curry. And honestly, it's not going to be Go Giannis. They're going to end it on Go Kareem. I'm telling you, they're ending it on Go Kareem. But I am shocked. I am so shocked that we didn't see Go Giannis. They could not have done a worse job if they tried. And this meme, I have had the amount of people that have messaged me about this meme, large 2K YouTubers, and messaged me saying 100% this is true. This meme, okay, we have 3 weeks left to make money from the game. How about clones of older cards? Daily super packs. Why not just give the NBA champions cards? Thrown out the building. Nothing makes more sense than this. So we're not going to see a Giannis, which means that this obviously isn't happening. This is the biggest fumbled bag I've ever seen by 2K. They should have just did this on Wednesday. There's no excuse not to do this. They lost money by not doing it. And the fact, even if they just gave us GOAT Giannis tomorrow, but they're not. They're not. So, we have got GOAT Magic right here. And even if they give Magic X on base, there's something about Magic that means he's still going to suck. Well, he's not. Sorry. There's no, that's just me gassing it. He's not going to suck. He's not going to be as good as Simmons. He's not going to be as good as AK. Not going to be as good as Hito. Not going to be as good as LeBron. He's going to be better than the likes of Poku. He's probably not going to be as good as the point guard Giannis either, because they get all the glitchy animations, whereas Magic had Pro 3 behind the back, which was huge last year, but everyone has Pro 3 behind the back now. And then we obviously have Kevin Durant. People are actually getting really angry at me on this tweet. People are going to take this tweet seriously. Goat Snake, Kobe my guy. It's Kobe. It's obviously Kobe. Imagine if 2K said the GOAT Snake for Kevin Durant. They would never get anything from Kevin Durant again. KD would never. He would never do anything with 2K again if they called him a snake. So we're getting 2 GOAT cards today. Kobe's great. Forgetting Danny Ferry. I mean, if they give us Invincible Danny Ferry, he's going to be better than both of these cards. Just a heads up. Lads. The real GOAT, Toby Maguire. I don't get it. I don't get the... Again, I don't watch Denver. I don't know what a Toby Maguire meme. Go Kobe or Durant. It's obviously going to be Kobe. People are reading this as KD instead of Black Mamba. I mean... I think everyone's saying KD is a joke, and if you're not saying KD is a joke, it's a little bit different. But they fumbled so badly. How did they fumble this so badly? How? That's the wrong picture. But how did they not give a GOAT Giannis when he wins Finals MVP? How did they not give Bobby Portis anything for balling out in Game 6 of the Finals? How did they not give PJ Tucker a card since 2K18? How did they not give Drew Holiday better than... Drew Holiday has not got a Bucks card that's higher than, I think, is it Sapphire this year? His best card's a Pelicans card. It's a Diamond. How did they mess this up so badly? It was right there for them. And the worst thing is the 2K had precedent set. They had set the precedent themselves. This isn't us complaining, being oh, they should do this. No, 2K have done this every year. They did this previously. They set the precedent and they stopped it. But, okay, Kobe and Magic that we have right now. Magic is likely going to get Ray Allen base or Exum base or Gallo base or one of those bases. He's probably going to get one of those. And the problem is the Magic's upper is disgusting. It's the reason why you can put Gallo base on Shaq and Shaq's still not a good shooter. It's the reason Exum Bron's different, because I don't think LeBron's base is anywhere near as bad as people say it is. Some people say that LeBron's base is disgusting. I don't mind it at all. Yes, Exum base does help, but it's not like he's got a great upper. It's the reason why. Yes, there are people that have success with Manu Ginobili. But it's the reason why not everybody ran. If Manu Ginobili had proper, like had a mediocre upper, and not the weird one where he brings it behind his head. Like if he had a mediocre, not even a good upper, a mediocre upper, everyone would have used that Galaxy Opal card for months. A lot of people would be still using it right now. And now there are just a small, some people, the difference is that some people time by looking at the feet. And if you time by looking at the player's feet, then the upper does matter a lot. Because, so not the upper, then the base matters a lot. Base obviously matters for how quickly the release gets off. That's huge. Can't underestimate that. Like Magic with X and base is going to be a lot better than Magic with Magic base. Like don't get me wrong. Magic with X and base can be way better than Magic with Magic. But the problem is with a bad upper. If you're like myself, and I know most people are like this, because nobody can shoot with Jerry Lucas. Because back before we had 2KDB, people used to say XYZ player had a terrible release because their upper was really bad, and we didn't know what their bases were. Before 2KDB, uppers used to matter. We would shoot around with a player and be like, that release looks disgusting. And now people just say, oh, he's got base, Ray Allen base, he's going to be a sniper. It helps. Base does help, but if you've got a disgusting upper, you're not greening anything. You're not greening anything with a disgusting upper. Especially if you are someone who looks at the arms and they shoot, which I know most people do. Kobe's going to be good. Kobe's there for hype. Like, Kobe's going to be very good. He's going to be able to play point guard, almost certainly. His best position is still probably going to be 2. Is he going to be that much better? Like, go Kobe. Is he going to be much better than Invincible Kobe? No. On current gen, Invincible Kobe's going to be better because he's not going to have blinders. He's not going to have steady. Is Invincible Kobe that much better than Team USA Kobe? No. Is Team USA Kobe that much better than Opal Kobe? No. Like, whatever. If you want to argue, take Opal Kobe out of that. Team USA Kobe versus, if you're on next gen where you don't see the lineup screen and you're playing Go Kobe versus Invincible Kobe, you're not going to notice a difference. You're not going to know which version of Kobe you're coming up against, unless one of them is playing point guard. Like, and in the point guard, Kobe just sucks. Oh my god! Like you will notice if you're playing point guard Kobe, he sucks. But like these cards, I don't even mind. I don't even mind it too much. The fact that these are the cards that we're getting, because like look, it's the end of the year. It's hyped. I just don't understand how something can be so obvious and they don't do it. Like putting Giannis in these packs. But I don't know. I'm interested to see what packs we get tomorrow. I don't even necessarily care about the Go cards. Like if we look at last week's batch, one thing that I really didn't like about last week's batch is that they're all cards we've already seen. But like even Hyperdrive, I didn't even mind. Like I'm not going to use most of these cards, but like Jaylen Brown's a lot better than his Opal. Sean Elliott's a brand new card. Chris Bosh is significantly better than his Dark Matter. But like Josh Smith, the same card. But if you look last week, every one of the cards in packs, like Team USA LeBron's the same as this. GOAT LeBron, let's be real, if you're playing with small forward, he's not much better than this LeBron. Then AD, we already had the other AD. Dame Lillard, we already haven't. Well, fair enough. Putting Dame in the game, he's not everyone had this Dame. And then obviously Jimmy Butler plays almost the same. These guys right here, Muggsy, the only difference is he plays point guard. This Larry's the tactical downgrade. And like I kind of get the tactical downgrade of Larry, but like no one really cares that much about Larry Johnson. The Ewing one makes no sense. Because like we already have a cheap Opal Ewing and a cheap Dark Matter Ewing. Why not just make this one a Dark Matter Ewing and give him a better base? Simple as that. They could have just made him a Dark Matter Ewing and gave him a better base to make him somewhat different. But like last week we're all clones, and all I hope is that tomorrow we get some new cards. Like Sean Bradley, I said it last week and I'll say it again. Sean Bradley was the only new card we got last week. Everything else we've already seen before. And then with these cards right here, fair enough, Middleton will just be a bit of an upgrade over what we currently have. But Lopez would be a completely new card. He's definitely lacking quite a lot in his Opal. His Opal's not bad, but he's lacking quite a lot. Drew Holiday would be a completely new card. Portis would be... You can make Portis a lot better than his Opal. And PJ Tucker, man, just give PJ Tucker a card, 2K. I don't even care whether we use him or not. Give PJ Tucker a card and I'll be happy. But yeah, so that is pretty much it, lads. We are getting Kobe Bryant and we are also getting Magic Johnson tomorrow. I don't know what the other cards are. Am I excited about these two? Not really, because, well, I'm currently on my Xbox account, but I have less than 100k on my main account. I'm not getting any Go cards. I couldn't care less. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. This is a case of, I would strongly advise against buying VC on the 22nd of July, or the 23rd of July, but it is a case of, like, look, if you If you have unlimited MT and you really want one of these cards and your favorite player, go for it. Are they going to be bad value, both of these GO cards? Yes, of course they are. GO cards are one of the worst value cards in the game, but if you have the MT, go and get it. Don't let me stop you. But they are going to be pretty bad value. And they're not, look, it's July, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.